Whoa! Way! Whoa! 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 Ah! Ah! Help! I mean, fire! Oh, Jesus. Woo! Man, you're in for it today. I've been practicing my camera moves. Check this shit out, man. I'll fucking let loose on you. I'd be like, I've been practicing this whole podcasting thing, man. I've been doing my homework. What you think, Brown Thomas? What you think? Do you like my homework? All right. It's fucking shit hot, baby. It's fucking. We're on all platforms. Fucking live as tits. Got fucking all the things to say, all the things to do. Vegan Stephen podcast is a parody of a podcast. Vegan Stephen is a fictional character. All guests are allegedly fictional characters. All characters and events in this show, even though it's based on real people, are entirely fictional. All celebrity voices are impersonated poorly. The following program contains coarse language and, due to its content, should not be viewed by anyone. Did my body just go missing? I think it might have. I must just look like a fucking head floating around with two arms because it's white on white here. I just took off my jacket. I must look like a headless ghost. I'm saving a load of money on CGIs here. Sexy guys. Nice ties. Even those based on real people are entirely fictional. All celebrity voices are impersonated poorly. The following program contains coarse language and, due to its content, should not be viewed by anyone. Party like it's 2020, bitch. I've just been listening to will.i.am, like he's gone out of fashion. And I know you guys are very concerned. Yes, today is the day I get my new synthesizer. So it's all fucking go here at Vegan Stephen Land. And apparently World War III is happening. I just found this out last night. I didn't really want to look into it till today, so we'll have a look at that. World War III is apparently on. I don't know who's fighting who. I don't know if it's fucking. Who would be at it? We say maybe Turkey and Japan. That shows how little I know about the world. What's that, like East Asia versus I don't know. I'm very, very. I know fuck all about the world, so. Because I've spent nearly my whole life just being a music nerd, like locking myself in a room, just figuring out what the fuck's going on here with music. I can't figure this out. Writing albums prolifically and all the rest of it. This whole podcast is kind of like, it's called the Morning Espresso. It's just to get you fucking motivated, because life, you need a fucking push in the morning. Every day before I do this podcast, I have to fucking jump around, drink loads of coffee, jump up and down, and listen to fucking really, like, motivation, like, oh, let's do this music, rah! And then I just press the fucking button and I fucking let loose on you, go whoosh, and I profit off it, man. I profit big time. I've got fucking glasses, new designs here. Check out these, right? I think this is a classic pair of kind of aviators. I'm bringing in all these kind of magic ratios and so on, and I have a few architects working on it at the moment, just because none of them fucking look right. They just don't look right, and then the weight is off sometimes. Anyway, should look. It's like a tin. Sit on them once, man. Gonzoed. Anyway, so we got these ones here, right? And then you got these ones. This is just showing different parts of glass to everyone at home. Now this is more me, because it's got the diamonds on the side, which is pretty cool. I like that. That says, like, listen, man. A lot of lads wouldn't be secure to wear diamond glasses, and I'll tell you why. Because a lot of lads are very insecure about their sexuality. And I'm the kind of lad who can fuck goats. I can have sex with a goat, I can have sex with a man, and I can have sex with 2 men. Alright? All consensual and all the rest of it. Why? Because no matter how many lads I have sex with, I know in my head I'm a straight lad. That's called being comfortable in your sexuality. Vegan Stephen, deeply closeted homosexual, everyone. Alright, here we go. Diamond fucking glasses. What more do you want? Now, here is the brand. We're doing a collaboration theme. These ones are my favourite designs so far, mixed with these lads. Alright, so I think these ones are going to be the job. I think these are the job. They're near. The angles aren't quite right on the edges, but they're nearly there. And then diamonds along the side. Be fucking baller as fuck. It's probably going to cost a few bob. Like, these glasses are going to cost a few bob. So, as always, premium products. Premium. Some people go, oh, fucking, you can get them in the €2 shop. Fucking, yeah, well, get the one in the €2 shop. And they'll break and you'll be back in the €2 shop the next day to buy another one. Or do you want to make a fucking, do you want to buy one pair of glasses that'll do you? And you can hand them down to your fucking grandkids. Fucking iconic statement of confidence. Fuck me, man. The vegan Stephen underpants, €150 pop. Now, these are designed by women for alpha males. Alright? Got a fucking team of fucking women here. They're saying, listen, this is what I wish my man will fucking wear. Because every woman knows. Every woman knows. Ladies, am I right? Am I right, ladies? Am I right? Am I right? I don't know. What is going on with lads' underwear? What is going on? What is going on? You need, lads, you need clean underwear. You need fucking, they need to be fucking sparkling clean for a start if you wanna get any poontang or whatever you're into. You need to be fucking clean as fuck. Squeaky clean. Vegan Stephen aftershave coming too. Anyway, that's me wanking. I mean, nothing. That's what they say in music when a guy is new to music and he's like, oh, I can play guitar. And he just plays a guitar solo all over the. Like, let's find out what fucking World War III is. He plays a guitar solo. World War III. Let's find out. Okay. Shit. Looks might be. Oh yeah. So listen. There's apparently a lot of memes out about World War III is happening in 2020. And as I said, I found this really interesting because I saved this for the show. I was like, fuck, who'll be at it? Like, who will be at it? Man, who will it be? Will it be China? Will it be Iran? I heard a lot of talk about Pakistan and India. I've been watching so many documentaries trying to figure out the relationship with Pakistan and India. Just because I can't get, I just... like, people go, oh yeah, these two countries don't get along, and I go, why? And they go, oh, you know, because the thing that happened. And I go, no, I don't know about that, because I've been locked in a room, like, doing music all day every day for the last million years. So I was busy becoming like a fucking baller ass pimping songwriter every day. Let me tell you a story. I study only the greats. So I was studying, who was I studying? Timberland. I don't know if anyone knows who Timberland is. He was talking about all this fucking, a lot of the greats, man. He was hooked on fucking painkillers. I think Timberland got shot or something. I don't know what the fuck happened. He got shot or something, and he's on painkillers. Lost his fucking wife, lost fucking everything because he lost his mind on the game. And then the painkillers started fucking with his music. He didn't have that connection with the music, and he was like, hell no, these drugs gotta go. It's fucking with my music, man. It's gotta go. And he fucking kicked the habit. Bango. And he's fucking there making beats, man. He's a lad. I've been studying so many of these really successful people. It was a 50 Cent, Scott Storch. Scott Storch did Dr. Dre's piano, like dang 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 dang. Dr. Dre 2001, pimpin' track. Alright, I just want to talk about like a few people, and I want to tell you what they all have in common, because I've studied these people's lives so much detail. But anyway, this all goes down to the 10,000 Hour Rule, which is a great book I'd recommend. So, has anybody heard this thing about The Secret? I'm going to tell you what the secret is to success, and you already know what it is, and you're not going to like it when I say it. Alright, so a lot of the downfall of your life, I'm talking about you, is looking for instant gratification, alright? And that's why you're not successful. Okay. Looking for short-term gratification. Stuff like fucking internet. Listen, I do the same, not blame you, like, fuck. What are you looking for? You're looking to listen to some podcast like me to distract you from thinking about your fucking depression or whatever. Fucking, you're not addressing the actual problems in your life. You're covering up with fucking food. You're covering it up with fucking Netflix binge watching. You're covering it up with fucking having sex with that random people that you don't know. Fucking going out clubbing because you want to feel like, I don't know. Listen, lads, you know it yourself. Like, you're depressed as fuck. Yo, depressed as fuck. So you're not following your fucking dreams. You're not following your purpose. Once you follow your purpose, everything just strangely just fucking moves out of your way. It's fucking mad. If you don't believe me, just walk down the street and look straight ahead where you're going. Just walk, and everyone just seems to move out of your way. It's fucking berserk. I'm not saying just run into a crowd. I'm saying just walk slowly. Look wherever you're going, and people will just, even if they're holding hands or whatever, they'll just let go and go through it. Now, I know what you're thinking. What a fucking dickhead thing to do. Just walk slowly. But that's the way the world works. It's fucking weird. If you just go, listen, I know exactly like where are you going? I'm going to fucking Galway. People go like, all right, fair play. On you go, and you'll get to go, even if like the road's closed. You go around it and you ask for directions and all this mad shit. And if you never go, a lot of people when they're trying to go to Galway, they get fucking lost along the way, helping some damsel in distress and having a baby on the side, and they forget where they were going. They were meant to be going to Galway, but they're like, here, I'm happier in Donegal. And that's fine. If you're happier in Donegal, fucking stay in Donegal. I don't give a fuck. But a lot of people forget where they're going, or else they don't know where the fuck they're going. Man, I ask so many people what do you want to do? And they're like, oh, I don't know, just like whatever. Like, you're just floating around, which is fine. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I did that as well, so it's grand. It's a bit of crack, like. But I only became like happy like all the time ish when found my purpose and all that, and didn't have any emotions attached to following my purpose. Like, it's not attached to external things such as like hit singles or anything. Like, I'm just like a vibrating stick of positive music energy, and I think, yeah, not even I think, just positivity's fucking contagious as fuck, isn't it? Fuck me, like. And the music, I could go on boasting about myself, but I don't know, like the music I have cooking, like I've played it for a lot of people and they're like, oh shit, release that now, and I'm like, patience. I've a fucking master plan, man. I've got fucking meetings with lawyers. What's that? I think it's not till next week, but I'm sorting out money for like, there's royalties coming through on the back end, but obviously the songwriting royalties won't kick in until the music business changes. And this stage right now, there's fuck all money in music royalties, but when the next stage comes over, I don't want to get into too much detail, but basically I have my shit locked down so that when I die, the grandkids will have fucking funds there, and it's fucking that man, what's that man? Fairy Tale New York, he makes $500,000 a year, and that's one song, and he only co-wrote it. Oh boy, and I'm sitting on literally thousands of songs, like ready to rip. But that doesn't matter, it's control, isn't it? It's control. It's coming out with a product, a full product. Okay, so listen, what I'm trying to say is Dr. Dre, 50 Cent, Eminem, who else we got? Who else is consistent as fuck and prolific? Timberland. Justin Timberlake. will.i.am. Alright, what do all these lads have in common? Oh, Scott Storch. Whose fucking girlfriend was fucking Paris Hilton and allegedly was going out with Britney Spears for a while. Like, it's a baller. He lost all his money because he wanted a fleet of private yachts because he didn't think it was baller enough to just have one yacht. Oh my god, what a fucking lad. What a fucking lad. And then he wasn't looking after his accounting and then everything kind of fell in on itself. But he has countless hits and he's sitting on a shitload of royalties as well. So his grandkids are sorted, but right now he's in a kind of an awkward position because, I don't know. He's one of my heroes anyway. Fucking love the lad. Anyway, so all these lads, right? In the music videos you see them partying, there's women everywhere. They're there like, oh yeah, fucking do this, I do that, and all this fucking shit. Even Tom DeLonge from Blink-182, when you actually like listen to interviews with him, he's there going, yeah, I listen to like political speeches, like old vintage ones, and he listens to all these like. He's a very, very smart man. He's a very, very smart man. Multiple business mogul. Now maybe he lets his emotions get the better of his business decisions, perhaps. But listen, I don't know the lad. He's one of my heroes anyway. Alright, anyway, let's get into it. What do they all do? They all pretty much master their craft. Now, let me finish. Alright, I'll go through some examples. Scott Storch, he's like piano player. Really, really good or whatever. Alright, let's go into Timberland. Alright, he was beatboxing for his mate. His mate was like, alright, okay. They all locked themselves in a room pretty much and did their thing all day, every day. Whatever their thing was, they just did that one thing all day, every day. Scott Storch plays piano all day, every day, doing piano, like going through samples, looking for shit. Timberland makes beats all day, fucking every day. And when he goes home, there's a piano there, just in case he feels like piano when he's home with his fucking kids. Are you fucking kidding me? Can you imagine doing that? Like how much, if you, just the level of, these lads are living their fucking dreams as well. And they're living their dreams because they are working on living their dreams from such a young age. Timberland was working on living his dream since he was a kid and he started beatboxing and people were like, oh shit. And he was fucking shy, he was just going psh, psh, psh. And then his mate was fucking 8 and he was like, man, that's really cool. And he's like, oh shit, I'm really cool, I'm going to keep beatboxing because people seem to like this. I got encouragement from a young age. Scott Storch was told he was unteachable. He's one of the most iconic players of all time, and he was told when he was a kid he was completely unteachable. But it turns out he was trying to play complex jazz chords when he was like fucking 10 or something, and he was doing all this shit by ear, and the teacher didn't understand why he couldn't just play Ba Ba Black Sheep on the fucking piece of paper, and it's because he did it all by ear and all this shit. Scott, what a legend. So, Dr. Dre, these lads don't really go out partying, is what I'm trying to say. If you look into loads of successful people, I think he's a property tycoon, Grant Cardone. He's a great book out called The Millionaire Booklet or something like that. It's listened to it countless times. Yeah, people seem to see, like, they read these millionaire books, right? And they go, oh yeah, I get it. And then I talk to them and I'm like, okay, you get it. And they're like, yeah, abundance, I get it. And I'm like, okay, well, like, what do you mean by abundance? And they're like, save my pennies, abundance. And I'm like, no, that's not abundance, you fucking moron. That's saving. That's scrimping and saving coming from a place of fear. And that is not even close to abundance, which is fine. It's all fine, but they don't get it. You got to read these things every fucking day. Like, it's like speaking English. If you don't practice speaking some German every day, or your German's going to go to shit, your second language. These people who are really successful, like, what's that lad? Richard Nixon, all these lads, reads this book it's like by his bedside, and he's constantly tuning in. It's like recharging your batteries. I personally have found it really does seem to be something to do with resonant frequencies and stuff, because we're all made of water. I know all this stuff seems super basic, but every human has a resonant frequency, because every item has a resonant frequency. I'm not speaking metaphorically here. I'm talking like, where's this? That's a bending. There it is. Alright. So what's that? F sharp. So this vibrates at F sharp. Resonant frequency. Everyone fucking has it. Alright. Now that sweeps through the frequency, but the fundamental appears to be F sharp. Or is that F sharp? Whatever note that is. Alright. So we're just balls of water, so we have our own resonant frequency. Which means, and we're bigger than one of these, right? So this vibrates at fucking F sharp above middle C or whatever the fuck it is. And we're going to vibrate at a lower frequency. It's probably going to be something like 80 hertz or 40 hertz, which is like 40 cycles per second. Electricity vibrates around 60 cycles per second, which is like AC and AC electricity. That's why you get that. Oh no, it's DC. That's why you hear that hum when you turn on the amp. Anyway, and then you can just play that note right here on the fucking synthesizer. What note is? I can play like the actual note that electricity is on. Like I can play the actual wave, roughly. Like, so it'd be something like that, and then I don't know if you guys can hear this. So that's just a sine wave, and then I'll bring it down a few octaves. You almost can't even hear it. It just sounds like someone farting or the room shaking. But it's a super low note like that makes the fucking floor vibrate. And that's these resonant frequencies. When you go to the dance club and all this shit, like, what is the dance club? The dance club is just a tribe. Same way church is. It's all this tribal shit that we used to do, dancing around fires and shit. We take drugs. Well, everyone used to take drugs and just dance up and down. You get high off the music from all being together and just creating these emotional peaks. What are they called? Peak states. Emotional peak states. In which case you're highly suggestible because you're in such a peak state. Someone's saying, oh Jesus, this is so complex. Someone's saying there's an app you can get, which is after running. It's a running app. Any of you guys can do it right now. I would definitely not recommend it because it's a fucking stupid thing to do. You can get this app and you go for a run, and after you do the run it shows you an ad. Now, you're going to be highly suggestible. It's highly suggestible to when you're tired, and also it's like after taking a drug you're just like, everything is fucking brilliant. And then someone goes, hey, you're really drunk, would you like to buy do something that you would normally do, like try this thing. Like, it's in these states that people do stuff like cheat on their wives or have another drink of alcohol. Even just think of that. They're in the bar, they're having a good time. They wouldn't normally have 2 drinks, but fuck it, they're feeling good, have another drink. So you're becoming highly suggestible in this state after your run. So that you think you're earning a few cents by watching this video. In the long term, they're building positive things. They're selling you something like running shoes, and then you lie to yourself and go, I deserve running shoes. I've wanted these running shoes forever. Why do you want these running shoes? Because you've been looking at a picture of it every single time after your run, and people are just saying, no, it doesn't work like that. I'm smart, and I'm smarter than that. But you're not. This shit's happening on a subconscious level. Alright. How the music positivity works and all this shit. The music needs to get people down, needs to get women dancing. Alright? And once you get women dancing, the lads will dance. And the lads will follow the women. The women think the lads have the power, and the lads think the women have the power. And that's why there's no fucking thing. In fact, the women have the power because women's vagina. Oh my God, I said vagina. Women's vagina represents Mother Nature. Women are the gatekeepers of fucking life. And they're going around going, oh, like fucking, oh, I'm not getting paid enough and all this shit. Listen, woman, you're the gatekeeper of life. You get to choose. You literally get to say, no, your genes do not get to go any. Your genes do not get to repropriate because you have bad skin. No, I am Mother Nature. You do not get to fucking pass on your genes. Alright? And then the woman goes, who has good genes around here? Fucking your man over there. He has a few bob. He seems like he's very good at communicating. He's gonna be able to provide, you know, like he's gonna be a good dad. He's gonna be around. He's gonna get a nice, very big, secure nest, and like I won't have to, you know, worry about being attacked. And I can go on holidays and all the rest of it. I can have things. I'll be looked after, and my kids will be looked after. I will say, and your vagina is Mother Nature, you say, yes, he gets to pass on his genes. Alright, he has good skin, I like clean skin, or whatever the fucking thing is. Yes, he gets it. So, the women have the fucking power, alright? For some reason, I don't know, fuck knows why, the women think the men have the power, and the men think the women have the power, and Jesus, it just blows my fucking mind, like. And meanwhile, the men and the women are both really insecure because they think the other person has the power. And oh my Jesus. Anyway, it's all to, like, you can look at fucking an anthill and just say, oh, I'm not gonna have kids, and oh, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna have kids, I'm not gonna. Lad can say, oh, I'm not gonna get married, lad can say all this shit. There's all these like natural bodily urges that come into play here. You can try and read all these books, but look at fucking Fergie. Fergie hangs out in Black Eyed Peas, William. Fucking Britney Spears. There's natural bodily urges, even in immensely successful people. They have to, you know, have it procreate, pass on their genes. It's just some weird thing. You can either pass on your genes physically, or you can pass on your genes through ideas, and that's why people want to write books and all this shit, because they want to pass on their genes, and genes can be passed on through. All this shit's in fucking Avatar, man. Just watch fucking Avatar. It's all there. Oh my god. Anyway. Yeah. All I'm saying is, like, when you watch National Geographic, that's... You think, oh, they're animals, but we're the fucking same, like. When a piranha... Oh, that piranha's... That's good. Oh, that piranha fucking... I don't know. When someone sees a wound or whatever, just like on a piranha, piranhas these flesh-eating fish or whatever, they eat each other and all the rest of it. And media and things like that work the same. They build up, and then if they see like a weakness, they go in until that thing's fucking guns out. Survival of the fittest and all the rest of it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a bit disappointed, like, to be honest, because I really liked all this leftist stuff. I really did. I think that's why I got so depressed for a few years. I fell into one of those crippling depressions, you know, you hear about, that you can't fucking move. I fell into one of them jobs. It's fucking shite crack. Couldn't get out of the bed for like fucking 4 years, pretty much. Everyone was fucking annoyed at me for sitting on my hole. I don't know where this is going, but it just turned into some shitty sob story. So let's keep going. Sorry, I'm gonna have to keep moving because I'm gonna start bawling my head off if I start talking about that. Let's keep going. Repress those feelings just for the moment. You can cry later. Oh, but think of all the views you'd get if you cried live on camera. Yeah, I'll cry live on camera when I get fucking a bit of dough, yeah? Mars Bar, I'm looking at you. Give me a few million and I'll cry on camera. Alright, this is entertainment, bitch. Pay up. Russia today, what's going on there? Iran, not interested in having... Oh yeah, sorry. So I've, by the way, just to recap, I know I don't have to recap because whatever. There was a lot of weird memes looking last night. PewDiePie the video up saying, oh, World War III memes. So to do a 2020... I don't know what people have been, and then some people were saying, "Oh, World War III has already happened," and I was like, "Oh, whatever." I don't know. Listen, what I'm trying to say is the leftist, hard left and all that. I thought hard left brilliant. You know, we won't hurt each other's feelings. Fucking class. We'll have safe places. Brilliant. Love the sound of that. Brilliant. We'll all have fucking free money and free healthcare. Brilliant. That sounds great. But the more I look into it, the more, and human nature, the more I study human nature, and the more I study when people have tried to do it in the past, just, I can't find any examples of when socialism worked, ever. Like, I'm trying, I haven't found any examples of communism working ever. Ish. I don't know. I'm a big fan of using what works, like, I'm willing to experiment, obviously to look for the best, like even with veganism, like if I find something better than veganism I'll definitely look into it, like, or whatever, but and so on. Like, I'm not married to any views I have. I'm flexible. I'm a little bit flexible. I look into things. I'm not just gonna say no, you're wrong. Like, I'll listen to what has to be said and all the rest of it. Critical thinking is scary, especially when you have no religion. Anyway, here we go. World news. I've got to put the glasses back on, sorry. These lights are very, very bright in here. Okay, here we go. Oh, poor me. Okay, here we go. Let's keep it going, people. Iran, not interested in having nukes. Will stick to JCPOA once again, given benefits. To return to UN envoy. Prohibited by Supreme Leader. Who the fuck's Supreme Leader? Supreme Leader's decree. Jesus Christ. Decrees and Supreme Leaders are not good in the same sentence as nukes. But anyway, listen. All this is fucking scare shit. Like, this is just like... Anyway, listen. I do the same shit, so fucking whatever. I'm going to name this episode something bonkers to get views. Russia Today's talk about World War III to get views. It's competing with fucking the RT and BBC News, like, for fucking views. Like, it's fucking survival of the fittest news station. Because if they don't do this, if they didn't write some mad shit, they'd already be shut down for not being competitive and so on. It's just, I know it's sad and all the rest of it, but that just seems how things seem to be going. Woo! Read the Prince. If you want. Machiavelli. Who knows? Who knows? It's good to be aware of the dark side, I think. Even if you don't want to get involved. Germany to withdraw part of its military forces from Iraq. Okay, I still don't know who's having World War III here. Was this just a bit of a joke I got the wrong end of? Is it Iran? Is it Germany? I still haven't found out. Or Iraq. It doesn't look like they're really giving a fuck about World War III, to be honest. Sorry, what I mean by that is they're not very quick about telling me who's involved in World War III, like, so it mustn't be that important, like. Alright. US denies Iran, maybe Iran's involved because I keep saying Iran. US denies Iran's FM Zarif visa to address Security Council in violation of UN treaty. Who gives a fuck about a UN treaty, like? Sure. Whoever's in charge calls the shots. Like, America's not part of fucking loads of things. Anyway. Whatevs. I'm just trying to, I'm no expert, like, do you know what I mean? But just from the little bits I know about history, it just, how things have gone and deals have gone in the past and so on. So look. Germany to withdraw part of military forces from Iraq. Germany will pull out some of its troops from Iraq following Iraqi paramilitary resolution calling. Right, I think I've just been duped. I don't think there is any. Like now they're shouting on about South Korea moves Parrot missile, PAT or IOAT missile. Oh Jesus! All right, the world's ending, lads. The world's ending. They've been selling the world's ending now on a daily basis. Every time I open the news, at least once a week. There's fucking yellow warning. A yellow warning. That's like if there was a red warning, I would be like, okay, mate, like, alright, fair enough. It's gonna be a bit of wind out, like. Orange warning. I don't know if there is an orange warning, but orange warning. Is there a green warning, or does it just go yellow warning, orange warning? I don't know how this works. I might have to look it up. The scale of weather warnings, like every single day. It's almost surely yellow is not even a warning. It's just like it's tomorrow the sun will go up in the morning and tomorrow it'll go down. We're gonna try and scare the shit out of you by saying two countries you've never heard of might be fighting. It's not gonna affect you, but it'll scare the shit out of you so you'll come back again tomorrow. Whoa! Newspapers. Okay, whatever. Alright. I've been studying like lifestyles of these presidents and stuff, and it seems like a lot of presidents and so on, they seem to study, and a lot of they don't, because they're the face of a company, they're like a CEO of a company, kind of. When I say CEO, I mean, yeah, in the past, a lot of them put a lot of time into how to their performances. They have a debate on, say, fucking synthesizers. So they do a lot of research on synthesizers and look up synthesizer facts. I know I might be losing a lot of you right now, but what I'm trying to say is they really fucking prepare and they know their details inside out. And, alright, I know you're not meant to talk about Trump and all the rest of it, but who gives a fuck. He spends a lot of his time, as far as I can gather, studying the news. Now, he doesn't believe what the news says, but what is he doing? He's preparing for battle. He's preparing, and then he studies the techniques that the reporters use, the implications of certain languages, such as here's a statement. So how gay do you feel the Prophet Muhammad is? Alright, now that implies that there's a certain sexual orientation of a prophet. Alright? That question in itself is a hidden statement. At the leading question, you're putting an idea in someone. It's not like saying, if I said to you something like, how do you feel about the Prophet Muhammad? That would be an actual question on how that person's feeling. But I'm after putting an angle on that question to make it like a hidden statement. And that's a thing that a lot of reporters do and so on. So what these presidents seem to do is, and people in power, is they seem to study how they will be attacked, and so they can straight away, they know the angles in which these reporters do. A lot of reporters and so on only have like three fucking boxes of tools in their fucking box or whatever, and reporters aren't that smart, and I'll tell you why they're not that smart. Do you know what? Even better than that, reporters are whatever. I'll tell you why how you know bankers aren't smart. Bankers aren't smart because they're not rich as fuck. If bankers were smart, they'd be rich as fuck and they wouldn't be bankers. That's even better. How do you know bankers aren't good at money? They're bankers, alright? If they're actually really, really fucking good at money, they'd be off fucking in Barbados or something. The same way when you see all this shit online, online entrepreneurs, online entrepreneur and all this shit, if they're fucking, I'm literally just talking about myself here. if they're online entrepreneurs and if they're multi-billionaires, do you think they'd be making a fucking video on their shitty phone and have in a poor ass apartment with fucking the paint falling off the walls and fucking wearing clothes that look fucking awful and yeah. And then people go, oh yeah, they must be a millionaire because they just said they're a millionaire. How are you falling for this? How are you falling for this? Yeah, the gas thing is the only people those ads attract is people who know nothing about money, so it's kind of a bit hilarious. They attract whereas people who actually know about like who are actually old money and know how money works go, alright, that's obviously like a fool and his money soon separate and all this shit. Anyway, listen, what do I know? I'm just a lad in the shed talking a load of hot air, and if you're taking everything I say like literally and all the rest of it, God, may Jehovah look down on you favourably, because alright, here we go. Oh shit! Brutal of slain, that's S-L-A-I-N, Iranian general, so Soleimani, S-O-L-E-I-M-A-N-I, delayed due to huge crowds. Alright, to be honest, stampede kills 40, state media. Jesus, 7th of January 2020. 2020, sounds like a shit phone number, doesn't it? 2020, 2020. Oh my god, they still have the boobs out of this fucking Brazilian lawmaker who's like, I don't know if they said something like, alright, I won't get into it. Well, fair play to her, they're definitely not real, I'll tell you that. Man, fake tits are so fucking weird, aren't they? There's like two fucking... Fake tits are fucking weird as fuck. I only know that because I have fake calves. Because if you're an insecure man, you need big calves and you need them implanted. Alright, here we go. The only reason, to be honest, I don't want to be mean to... I'm just going to be honest and straight up with you. I thought it was a picture of the Pope, and I thought there's a bit of crack going on there, but it wasn't. So the stampede anyway, unfortunately, and thoughts and prayers are with the those lads. So I'm having trouble doing research and talking at the same time. This is entertainment, so okay. NASA planet hunting probe finds its first Earth-sized world. Inhabitable zone sweet spot. Okay, 19, that must mean year-old. Britain gives suspended sentence for making up gang rape. Oh, Jesus, claim in Cyprus. Oh, shit. Alright, yeah. I know it is not my place to say, but I've just come across some people who have, been attacked sexually and stuff. So I just want to give some hot tips on. Now, this is not going to be pleasant, okay? So please just put your earphone down for just 30 seconds. I'm just going to give some 3 tips to do if you're being sexually assaulted, and I mean like violently here. All right. So it's not going to be pleasant. I'm just going to bomb through it and then get on with it. All right. Ideally you want a little knife about that bit, like nothing, you don't need nothing big, just like something sharp. Alright, in twist. There's no way you're going to kill someone by stabbing them with a little tiny blade. Alright, it looks horrific, but if you actually want to kill someone, you'd have to stab them like fucking a lot of time. You have to be there all fucking day, to be honest, because the way you die if you stab someone is, it's to do with the pressure of blood in your system, and you actually have to bleed out and all this stuff. The guy will be fine, or woman, whoever's attacking you. Alright, there's just basic shit. if your genitals are exposed and so on, and there's shit about to go down, you want to soil yourself, so shit or piss yourself, because it will completely freak out the person, because the person's there. Rape is to do with power and all this weird psychological shit. It's nothing to do with sex at all. I know it seems like sex, but after like battles in history, the winning men army used to rape the losing men. It's like some weird power dominance thing. You can notice cats. I live with 2 male cats, and they ride the shit out of each other. It's a dominance thing though. They bite the back of the neck of the other cat and kind of fake ride them. Now the 2 cats are neutered, so there's nothing going on here, but there's a fight for power and all this stuff. Okay, so just 3 points I just want to get into, just for your own health and safety or whatever. These won't kill anyone. It just will freak the attacker out. Alright, so first off, try and shit and piss yourself as quick as possible. Shout fire. Just keep screaming your head off, fire, because people won't come if you're actually being raped. It's just some weird thing. People just be like, oh, I don't want to get into that. I know it's awful, but scream fire. People are like, oh shit, fire. Let's put this out, and they're like, oh shit, what's going on here? Push me out. Okay, anyway. Always go for the eyes and testicles. Go for the eyes. Scrape his or hers eyes out, or whatever the fuck it is. So, hot tips: try to carry a little blade with you. Nothing that it won't kill anyone. We're just talking about eyes. I'm not talking about killing anyone here. I'm just talking about freaking them out. So you want to go for the eyes generally with the nails. Scream fire. Try and shit and piss yourself, because that'll freak them the fuck out. There's other shit you can do which is kind of harder, psychological stuff, but these are just fucking if stuff's going ran. Ideally don't cry, because they'll like that. That's a bit fucked up, I know. Just try and shit and piss yourself. Keys. If you're going, this is the best thing ever, right? Keys. I see women do this when they're walking down alleys. You get house keys. House keys, keep them in your hand, your bad hand, your left hand. Go for the face. Face. No one wants a scrape on their face, alright? If someone tries to attack you, and they'll only continue attacking you if you're submissive. And if it's a gang, you want to go for whoever's the biggest and whoever's leading it. Alright, fuck the little guy. Attack the leader in the face. Well, ideally run the fuck away. But if for some reason it's not going well. Okay, so listen, I don't know anything about rape, but from everything that I do know about, so on. Alright. House keys in the hand. Whenever you're walking, if you're feeling nervous or whatever, house keys in the fingers. Whoosh. Long nails. Ideally keep long nails. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. A lad or whoever it is will not want to go home and explain to their mates why they have fucking scrapes all over their fucking face. Alright, so last thing an attacker wants. Alright, so go for the face, preferably the eyes. If something goes wrong, rip his fucking testicles off with teeth, whatever you have to fucking do. Testicles, eyes. And if it's some other thing, stab in the leg and twist. You're not going to hurt anyone, you're just going to freak them the fuck out. It's going to go, listen, this is too much hassle. I'm going elsewhere. Alright, these are just sad, pathetic people who are feel insecure, and they're trying to feel more secure by putting someone else down. It's just like bullying, but in a more horrific level. I heard a rumour that in Sharia law you can be sentenced to rape. How the fuck is that? Can you imagine fucking being sentenced to being raped? I'm gonna look that up, because that's just what I heard. I was watching interviews last night. Sentenced to rape. This is definitely not the episode I wanted to make. 4 men convicted of bus gang. Oh Jesus, New Delhi. Alright, sentenced to rape. Was it Sharia law? SHRIA law. Because I think in Sharia law they a problem of a crime classification in the Islamic law. Okay. So I think it's Sharia law. Now I'm going to do my research here, because I don't want to be blaming anyone who isn't involved. Where I was just watching interviews. I think it was these could be extremist gangs, so I'm just going to fact check because I don't want to be accusing lads of things in fiction, fictionally accusing people who don't exist of fiction, because this is a fictional show purely made for entertainment. Alright, where is my flipping camera gone? Where's my country gone? Alright, we're still looking, man, patience is fucking hard work, isn't it? Alright, we're back. Alright. Punishment of a convicted, right? Punishable with circumstances. Rape in Saudi Arabia. Rape in Saudi Arabia has been researched by various observers and entities. In 2001, sexual offenders stood at 0.3 rapes per 100,000 population. Under Sharia law, which serves as a basis for legal system in Saudi, punishment imposed in the court by the rapist may range from flogging to execution. Jesus. Now, sometimes in the defense of Sharia law, when it says flogging, sometimes the hand isn't like the hand is surgically removed. I know it doesn't make it much better, but in Sharia law they don't just whatever. I know you still lose your hand, but it's done medically and stuff. And if they kill you, I think if they kill you, they throw you off the top of a building. So that's not great. As far as I know, I've watched a lot of videos of they get like someone who's accused of being a homosexual and they just throw them off top of a building. They just fucking throw them off a building. Like, Jesus Christ, in front of a crowd, isn't it? And they try to make an example. All laws are just tried to make examples just to control the people. That's what laws are there for. They're to control masses of people. I'm pretty sure that's not even a conspiracy theory. I think that's just like how stuff works. Anyway, so listen. So I'm going to look up Sharia law. Sharia law, what are you getting up to? So I don't find out about the whole rape thing just yet, so maybe I'm just a pub talker. Sharia law punishments, okay. What are the laws of Sharia law? Okay, let's find out. Oh, baby. Let's see. Okay, how are we getting on? Sentenced to being raped. Okay. Cyprus, British teenager has been okay, sorry. I'm not finding anything about people ever being sentenced to being raped, so I don't think... All this coming up is this hot news about some 19-year-old who fucking whatever. Sentenced to being raped. Okay. And the lashings... They were saying are done by a medical person or something. They were saying. So if you're it's more of a public humiliation as opposed to actual pain inflicted. That's what they were saying. 3 men have been jailed. Alright. I've heard some mad stories about Muslim extremists like raping young boys and stuff to prove a political point. I was like, jeez. I don't think you really want to be telling people I'm not. If you're going around raping little boys, no one's going to respect you. I'm sorry, but I don't know what these extremists. Now I'm sorry for associating these extremists with Muslims, and hopefully I have this story completely arseways. Alright, I hope I do, because I don't want to be going around saying bad things about people. But I'm just looking into this and all the rest of it. Now, the first few pages of Google have told me absolutely nothing. They're still talking about some current news story. So, sure, we'll have a look. I'll try to keep it light. I really don't want to be talking about fucking rape that'd be fucking gross. Alright. Rape victim sentenced to 20... Rape, yeah, you hear a lot of this stuff like rape victim sentenced to 200 lashings and 6 months in jail. Saudi Arabia was ordered a victim of gang rape? Wait, what? Saudi judge in Saudi Arabia was ordered a victim of gang rape to receive 200 lashings, more than double the original sentence, for being a lone woman who has not a relative. For she was not a relative after she appealed against rape. I don't really understand. But in as far as I know, with Sharia law, you need two men need to have witnessed the crime, otherwise the woman can be murdered for adultery. Now, I'm sorry for saying murdered, but when I say murdered, I mean, like, I'm sure you can understand what I mean. Like, they're being punished in some form. Alrighty-yo. Why the criminal justice system goes easier, I don't know. Okay. I'm sorry to throw this whole Sharia law under the bus, but sure we'll have a look at Sharia law, just because we just look up, wait, does it actually denter rape? Sorry. A new mens rea for rape. Jesus Christ. New mens rea for rape, more convictions, less punishments. 3, yeah, I don't know. Anytime I hear about Sharia law, I'm just like, oh Jesus, that sounds a little bit extreme. Cutting off people's hands for stealing, killing women for saying they're raped and not presuming enough witnesses of the I don't even know why I'm laughing. It's a bit ridiculous, like. Okay. Woman. Sometimes you really have to be very particular what language you use in order to get Google results. It's very unusual. Woman. So maybe that whole thing of someone being sentenced to rape was just a once-off thing. Yeah. Now, as far as I know, I don't really want to say this because the podcast will definitely get shut down. I heard rumours about certain prophets were raping certain 6-year-olds and it was fine because it was back in the day. So I don't know how that works, but sure, look at alright, anyway, so listen, who knows? We'll find out. Oh Jesus, there's a book on Kindles called The Rape of the Prophet Muhammad. Oh Jesus. So listen, that's a book on Amazon right now. That's Jesus Christ. Alright. Now it says MuhammadFactCheck.org. Like, I don't know if these are jokes or if they're real. Myth: Muhammad would never approve of rape. Oh Jesus, what's going on here? Did Muhammad rape a child? Oh Jesus. Alright, let's have a little looky. Let's have a little looky. Now, I just want to make it super clear that these are just these could just be completely made up, do you know what I mean? As could other things. But I'm just looking up one or two things. Okay. Discover what true Islam is. Discover from Muslims, not extremists. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Okay, this is definitely a pro kind of Islami thing, which is fine. Everyone has their own thing. Okay, I can't find anything about that. Might have been a clickbait. Damn, I've been clickbait. Disturbed. Myth debunked. Right, this is the religionofpeace.com. Now, a lot of anti-Muslim stuff is funded by, like people who have an agenda to be anti-Muslim, whether that's Catholic extremists or Jew extremists or whatever. Everyone has an agenda or whatever the fuck. Alright. Ba 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 ba. Alright. It's against Islam to rape free Muslim women. Why does it say free Muslim women? What does that mean? Free. What does that even mean? Free? What do you mean free? Why is that word even there? Why is that word even in there? It's against... Okay, it says... Sorry, this is the religion of no peace.com or whatever. It's against Islam to rape free Muslim women, but Muhammad actually encouraged the rape of other captured in battle. Whoa! Shit! Holy God! Hang on. What are the references here? Alright, this sounds a bit... I have a strong feeling that this is an anti-Muslim website, you know what I mean? So I just want to make that 100% clear, and you use critical thinking in this situation, alright? This does not represent anyone who practices Islam. This is just someone looking... These people have their own agenda, okay? They seem to be bringing 9/11 into it for fuck knows why. I just wanted to have a look what Sharia law was all about, but who knows. Is it against the Islam to rape free women? But Muhammad actually encouraged the rape of others captured in battle. This hath provides context to the quack verse 4-24. And it has a quote. Okay. Actually, as the Hayat, that's Hadith, indicates, it wasn't Muhammad but Allah who exalted, who told the men to rape the women in front of their hundreds, which is all the more reason to think of Islam as being very different from other religions. What is going on here, lads? Note also that the husbands of these unfortunate victims would obviously alive after battle. Were obviously alive after battle. This is important because it is flattery. F-A-L-A-T-L-Y contradicts those apologists who like to argue that the women Muhammad enslaved. Lads, what are you up to? Enslaving women? Where's this going? Whoa! Prophet Allah, sorry, I'm mixing up my words here. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just reading this fucking article, which I'm sure has its own agenda, because obviously it's not speaking favourably. Note also that husbands of these victims battle. Like to argue women Muhammad enslaved were widowed. Okay. And thus unable to feed themselves, even if their apologists were right. The sort of moral code is that forces a widow to choose between being raped or starving. Oh, Jesus! So, there's a lot fucking in there, man. There's a lot. None of it sounds good, I'm going to be honest. And it has a quote here, possibly from something. It's very long. Oh my god. I'm just going to bomb through it, and there's going to be a lot of verbal typos. The Apostle, A-P-O-S-T, Apostle of Allah, may peace be upon him, sent a military expedition to Atwas, that's A-W-T-A-S, on the occasion of Battle of Hunan, H-U-N-I-A-N. They met their enemy and fought with them. They defeated them, and took them captives. Some of the companies of the Apostle of Allah, may peace be upon him, that's in quote, they were reluctant to have intercourse with the female captives in the presence of their husbands, who were unbelievers. Oh, this is so fucked. So Allah, the exalted, it's Exalted, sent down the Quranic verse, that's Suria, that must be Sharia, this must be Sharia law, sorry, 4-24, okay, that's Suria as a reference there. I don't know what that reference implies or what it means, but I'm just reading what it says here. And all married women, and then there's in brackets, are forbidden, close brackets, unto the save those brackets captives, close brackets, whom your right hands process. What's that even mean? Whom your right hands possess. What's that even mean? End quotation. ABU space Dward DAWD 2150 comma also Muslim 3433. That must be a page number or something. I don't understand, but that's the referencing they're offering. So that's quite shocking stuff, but this does appear to be, you know, like an anti-Muslim website. So I just wanted to say that. It sounds like if any of this is true, if only one piece of this is true, he doesn't sound like someone you should be really, like. I wouldn't go for a pint with this lad. I wouldn't be in the habit. Generally, if it's a man who supports rape in any form, unconsensual sex, generally, I wouldn't be going for a pint with him, to be honest. I'd say, sorry man, fucking, it's full up tonight, yeah, oh jeez, sorry, yeah. Sure, oh, you're breaking up, did you rape those, oh, jeez, talk to you later, man, that's just me now. I don't want to be speaking out of band here, but if someone's supporting rape, I'm just, ladies, carry a little key. Now, to be honest, this seems to be something weird shit with gang rape, and that, I don't even know how the fuck you deal with that, to be honest. That's just a fucking shit show, start to finish. But anyway, listen. This, what I'm looking at here, is very prejudiced and one-sided, so this could be, who knows. Beyond the deprivation of the 21st century apologist, however, there is absolutely nothing in the historical text to support rosy revision of this is a revision, R-O-S-Y, revision of Muslim history. Okay, the women of the BANU space MUSTLAIQ, for example, were sold into slavery following their rape. Here, somehow they keep being like, the rape was okay because they were slaves or they weren't married, or lads, you're trying to justify rape here. You fucking raped the woman. Will you just fucking own up to it and stop trying to make weird excuses, you fucking mad lads? Alright, here's a little quote, and then I'll move on because this is depressing the fuck. Oh, in fact, female slaves were traded like any other commodity by Muhammad and his band of devoted followers. Jesus. And then it has a quote from the Bible or whatever it is. The apostle sent Z-A-B-D, Zayd al-Zan's brother for some of the captive women of Bazabad. He sold them for horses and weapons. Holy jeepers. Now, in Muhammad's defence, alright, you can't judge people by their own people need to be judged by the value. Like, maybe his dad, everyone was raping everyone back then, I don't know, I think he was doing the best he could at the time. He meant well, but for some reason he thought rape was grand. So this Muhammad lad and all the rest of it, they mean well. Sharia law, they are, in their defence, they are trying to better society, alright? Now maybe they're not going around it the best way. Maybe they should stop, cutting off people's hands and throwing people off the top of buildings and raping people. Maybe they should. I don't know. What do I know? I'm just a lad in a shed. Would you trust a vegan? I wouldn't. But he is the king of consistency, and he's selling sunglasses for 100 and many euro. Okay, so we're just going to read some more stuff that says, I'm just going to read one or two other things and then fucking get on with it. Alright? How are we getting on? Because that article could completely made up, do you know what I mean? It could, and so could all the articles on the internet could be completely made up. And maybe no one was ever raped, ever, who was a Muslim or something like it. I don't know. I honestly, this is all just shit that I watch on the news, and I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. Everyone's got their own fucking... Are they trying to sell oil? Are they trying to sell fucking baseball caps? Are they trying to sell McDonald's meals? What are they trying to do? What's their intention? All that stuff. Who knows? What is the context? Alright, this is the 30th of June 2016. Just for anyone, who wants to read that article I was reading out there. The full article it says, what makes Islam so different? It says, the religionofpeace.com pages /Muhammad/rape .appendix. Okay, so if anyone wants to have a look at that. This one I'm having a look now at it's a very, very long title. Searchforbeauty.org. This doesn't sound like a reliable source straight off the bat. 2016-30. My friend confronted me on the issue of the Prophet's wife, Jesus, and asked Muhammad rape a child? Whoa, I was disturbed and confused. What the fuck is going on here? Today's date is the 7th of the 1st, 2020. This is the 30th of June, 2016. Alright, so please use critical thinking, alright? Don't just go, oh, Muhammad's a fucking rapist, alright? That's closed-minded, black and white thinking. Actually look into it. And if he was a rapist, it's kind of like giving out for a monkey for fucking wanking. Do you know, like, was everyone at it? I don't know. There's the context of the time they're in and the culture and all this stuff. I'm not trying to justify anything. My cats ride each other, and it's some kind of weird dominance thing. That neither of them have testicles. I don't know how it works, but it's not making love for them. It's fucking it's like wrestling. All right, listen. My good friend confronted me on the issue. Prophet wife. Let's just look up rape here. All right, so there's 10 references to rape. Okay. So, in search for the beauty and the reason in Islam. Okay. Did Muhammad rape a child? Alright, well, let's find out. That's the question they're asking here on this website. The use of the word rape to describe a relationship between Allah's final messenger and his second wife threw me, especially off guard, as my understanding was that the aforementioned marriage was one of great love and friendship, and recorded in Sunnah, S-U-N-N-A. I was also disturbed because myself, as a strong admirer of Ashia, A-I-S-H-I-A, I'm sorry, I don't know who these people are, for her bravery, such as the Battle of Camel, C-A-M-E-L, and for her extensive importance of the transmission of... okay, I don't really get the point, but we're going to keep moving. Okay, I added to this that if we accept reports that imply that Asha was the victim of rape, we would also have to make sense of the reports and great claims, mythical love between Asha and the Prophet. Also reports that instead of portraying a murdered soul, which, what's this lad getting up to? Like, is he... What is going on, like? Which often what happens to children when are sexually violated. Whoa, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on here? Oh, Jesus. Alright. This... Finally, if someone is ignorant enough to be willing to accept that the Prophet raped a child, then we will have to enter a long conversation about what rape means. Oh, Jesus. What rape meant in the 21st century in 1990s, 1970s, and 1930s, and early 20th century and 19th century, and so on. Any person who is the slightest legal education would be aware of the constructs of a word such as rape. Autonomy, consent, voluntarism, domination, free will, etc. are socially constructed and highly contingent, perhaps. So if we say the Prophet raped a child, that also means that about 90% of biblical figures, leave alone the figures that formed citizen, Jewish, Hindi, Buddhist, Zoroastrianism, Zoroatism, and for every other tradition in history. We were also child rapists. Whoa! I also chose to respond to your message because I glanced GLENSED in air of serenity and also intended to make my response public without using course my name. Thank you for writing to me, and I hope... Okay, that's Dr. Khaled. That's Dr. CHALED space ABORU space EL space FADI. Okay. Alright, so that's a very, very good point, okay? So I don't know what... The meaning of words change throughout time, alright? And for... You'll even notice this to anyone who's watching this maybe in their 60s, 70s, 80s. You'll notice that the words change meaning throughout time and things become associated with it. So rape right now means, you know, when I think of rape, I think of someone being with a knife against their throat and they're being violently attacked or whatever. Back then it might have meant just shaking hands with someone. I don't know. For example, atheist, as far as I know, meant idiot. Its original meaning, and now it means someone who doesn't believe in religion. So when someone says, oh, this person was an atheist back in an old book, it means something like, oh, this person was an idiot. It doesn't mean that they didn't believe in God. That's a modern construct and relation to the word. Alright, so the meaning of words changes throughout time and is open for interpretation. But to understand what that person meant, you must understand what those words meant at that time. So this is quite complex stuff. So all I can say, yes, it looks very, very bad for this Prophet Allah thing. I have heard stories about him raping a child and so on, but in the response in this particular article is, listen, everyone was at it. 90% of biblical lads were raping. So that's what they have to say, alright? It's context of the language at the time and so on. So that's I don't know if this article is truth or fiction or whatever, but I think I just found that very, very interesting and it stretched my mind a little bit, alright? She could have been youngish looking woman, or a young woman who had a childish look, or indeed a child, some historical fiction measure. We are simply do not know. We have no accept that we are. Yeah, so pretty much like it's this. Maybe what they're saying is it's been rewritten so many times that people don't really know what the fuck happened. Maybe the Prophet Allah was just some painter who was really good at painting walls, and then some lad was like, right, I'll write a poem about you, and it just got fucking out of hand. Who knows, like. People are just looking for answers and someone to fucking hold their hand. So listen, lads, I don't know what the crack is with Sharia law and all the rest of it. I don't know, because I haven't studied Islam and all the rest of it. If I'd be honoured if anybody would like to take me to school on the subject. I hope they like having their arse handed to them as well, as good as I'll get it, but I'd love to have a polite, respectful conversation, because I do not understand. And why do I not understand? Because honestly, lads, I'm a fucking child. I'm as much of a genius to know I'm a complete fucking idiot. Alright, I can barely read. I kick absolute fucking ass at some things. Now, why do I kick ass at some things? Going back to the start of the conversation where this all began, is these really successful people get phone calls. Yo, bro, are you coming out to the fucking nightclub? They go, no, I'm not coming to the nightclub. Hey, are you having a lot of kids with me? No, I'm not having a lot of kids, you have to work. These lads lock themselves in the room and fucking work on the exact same fucking thing. Whether that's fucking poetry, they worked on their craft, worked on perfecting their craft. This is what these greats fucking do. Now, I don't know what this has to do with the other topic I ended up talking about, but all I'm trying to say, The Secret. When you look into The Secret is this kind of book that's out and all the rest of it, and all it's saying is have a clear fucking vision and follow through on your vision, regardless of what people say. Because people are constantly going to say, you can't do that. And you're going to come up with stuff like, no, you can't do that because no one else has ever done it before. Well, then you just have to fucking come up with how to do it and get on with it, or else hire someone who does know what they're doing or whatever. Alright? So that's how, if you read all these fucking things, like how to get rich successful, it's all fucking bullshit. Guaranteed. Not a chance. The world's full of fake gurus, including myself. We're just trying to sell you shit. I'm just trying to sell you shit. I'm just trying to sell you my fucking hat. This hat will make you more confident. It's designed by women for alpha males. This is what women want the lads to be wearing. Forget about that fucking car bullshit, man. A woman wants to be fucking have a good time. She doesn't want to fucking worry about fucking some insecure lad. Once a lad fucking knows what you're doing. She wants to have a fucking laugh. brought out for a bit of food. How you getting on? Bit of friction there. You don't want to be going, oh yeah, I fucking agree with everything. No. Go, listen, woman. I'm better at you than cleaning toilets. You're shy to clean toilets, woman. Woman, you couldn't clean a toilet if fucking the life depended on it. You'll never be as good at cleaning toilets as me, woman. Alright, you just gotta lay down the law sometimes with the woman who goes to listen. If you want a toilet cleaned, I'm doing it because you're shy to clean it. Alright, that's all. Much love to the universe. Sorry about talking about the whole Sharia thing. It kind of got a bit downer there. But you look, I'm glad I looked into it because I didn't know. Listen, please post a reference below. I'd absolutely love to get some of your facts on the situation because language is very, very confusing for me, and maybe for you guys find language confusing as well. It confuses the absolute fuck out of me. So all I know is do not talk about the Prophet Muhammad, do not even mention it, or everything's going to go shit. And you know what? The world seems to be going on somehow. I don't know how that works, but life seems to be going on. I'm talking about things you're not allowed to talk about. I don't care what it is related to fucking death, whatever. I'm gonna investigate it. I'm gonna see what the fucking crack is. Alright, Vegan Stephen travel show coming soon. I'll be travelling the world as a vegan, just because people told me I couldn't do it. They're like, no, you'll never be able to do it. There's no way. So I don't know. People have my whole fucking life. Everyone's just been telling me you can't play keyboard. Oh, you don't have time. Yeah, I did what everyone else did. Scott Storch, Dr. Dre, fucking Eminem. Locked myself in a room. Fucking perfected my fucking craft. Outworked everyone. When everyone else was fucking partying with their girlfriends, fucking getting married, having fucking kids, I was working my fucking ass off. And here we are. And you can do the same. That's the only difference between you and fucking anyone else is you fucking lost heart halfway through and said, oh, this is taking too long. Oh, everyone's telling me not to do this, and they gave up. Social pressure. People told them not to do it and they gave up. They want to do what their fucking friends did because they didn't know what the fuck they wanted to do with their lives. And listen, sorry for being a dick. Have a great day, alright? And the only thing stopping you is fucking you. Alright? So go suck a dick. Lads. Preferably mine.